Okay, hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Taylor Talks. Today I have one of the other Today Show interns with me. This is Allie.
Hi.
And we're going to answer some of your questions that you've asked us. I thought it's interesting, it will be interesting to bring in another person to answer this, so you guys don't just have to listen to me talk. And so we're going to both answer the questions that you guys have asked. Number one, coming from the Midwest, because we're both I'm from Ohio and she's from
Indiana.
What are the differences between Ohio and Indiana in New York?
Okay, I don't know. We're gonna go over this one.
Just go. Let me think. The first thing I think of is like, there's so many more people. Like in Ohio, you can walk around and you're literally walking with cornfields. Like,
okay, yeah, same.
You know, and I come from a campus that has people on it, but it's nothing like when you walk down the street and you're literally bumping into people, or I don't know.
Yeah, I also miss being able to drive and like back roads. And country music. No one on the East Coast likes country music.
Yeah, that's true. We like country music though, so that's good. We jam out together. I would say definitely the people, and then the transportation's so much different. Like driving here is the least effective. So, do you like Indiana better, or do you like New York City?
Wait, they're so different. I feel like for where I see my life going, New York City is a better fit. But I don't know. Those are my roots. So, like, I love going back, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I miss it more than now that I'm gone. So.
I don't know. I would say just because it's such a new experience and there's so many things you can do here, that New York City I like better. Like, I don't even really want to go back to school yet.
Yeah.
I'm so sad thinking about that. Yeah, and that sucks because, like, college is supposed to be, like, the best experience of your life. But this is so cool and so new that, like, I don't even really want to go back. Like, what is your favorite part about the Today Show internship?
Everything, but so this is like my dream internship, so the fact that I'm here is insane, but I feel blessed.
Yes.
But my favorite part, I think I feel like I'm networking every day. Like I'm around like some of the best in the business, and I can literally just, like, someone gives me their time of day and teaches me, and I'm learning, and I just feel like a day literally is never wasted there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know about everything. I don't know.
I would say I agree with that. Like, just the opportunities that you get as an intern, you're needed in like the randomest places, like, or the most random places. For example, like we got the opportunity to work the New York, what was it called? Or the TV Emmys, and that was such a cool experience because you were literally like escorting around producers, like Emmy award-winning people. Yeah. So that was really just being asked to do that last minute. You get to do things like that all the time as an intern, so super dope. Okay, what's your least favorite part of the internship?
So I can't say there's like anything I dislike. I think it's just understanding that like NBC is a huge network, like very well known, and when you're in a smaller like network, you get to be on air a lot more, and I think you just have to understand when you're in a bigger network, you're getting a lot more behind the scenes stuff, which is an incredible experience, and learning all the production side is great and needed for my career, but you know, I'm not gonna get on air time, which is
real,
yeah. Yeah, I think we don't realize how much little things matter. Like when you're getting a coffee for someone, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a coffee for someone. But then they're like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like I can't function without my coffee. Like that was so helpful. Like
yeah, and they really appreciate it. And you get to talk to them and be, I don't know, like they know you by your name because they're like, hey Taylor, can you go get me this? I'm like, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. I'll be right back. So it's pretty cool. And especially at Starbucks, like there's a Today Show account basically. So like,
yeah,
they know us. They know us. Yeah, we work there. Now we're talking about budgeting. So what are some stupid things versus not stupid things? Do you budget here, Allie? Because we are getting paid. It's a paid internship.
I think in my head, I think I'm budgeting until I look at my bank account. Yeah. Because I'm very much a saver, but I feel like I'm here for the semester, like I need to go all out. So I think that's what I've been doing. But it's fine because I'm with friends all the time, and you never want to say no to a chance to hang out with someone or to try a new place.
Exactly.
So like, if I can save next semester, I'm comfortable with balling out now.
I get that because we are here, like you're in New York City, so if you're asked to go to dinner, if you're asked to go here, like you feel like you're missing out if you don't go, even though it is kind of expensive to eat here and like do anything really. But I would say, yeah, I need to be a lot better at saving or budgeting, whatever, because I don't know, you have a lot more time to reflect. So like I'm looking, like I don't really do a good facial system every day. So I've been looking into like, you know, facial products and moisturizers, and I did spend quite a little bit of money.
How much, Taylor?
I'm not gonna say because my mom watches these. But I've spent some money on some creams because I want to like prevent wrinkles. So I don't know, just things like that.
As a
like,
20-year-old, but
I want it to prevent wrinkles, okay? So I got some good moisturizers coming. Maybe I'll review them in a future video. So I'm not very good at saving money. I do make sure I take like $100 from my checkbook and put it into an account that I do not touch. But the account that I do touch is diminishing when it should be.
Yeah. See, I set it up so my direct deposit goes to my savings.
Yeah.
So
and
it's
then
not
transfer?
accessible till I make it accessible type thing. But I feel like that's helping.
That's smart.
But yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna learn from you. Yeah, no. Okay, so walking all the time. Obviously in New York City you're walking everywhere because driving is not really effective. It takes longer sometimes to drive than take the subway. Do we lose weight?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
So funny though, because like my relatives are like, I think my brother asked me when he came to visit like the beginning of this month, he's like, do you like think you've lost so much weight since you've come here? And I'm like, I'm literally walking all the time, so you would think.
Yeah.
But I'm literally eating all the time. Like there's free food at work, I'm eating.
And it's good.
Yeah, and then I'm spending my budget on food when I get home. There's a great pizza place by my dorm. I'm eating that all the time.
So she has an apartment where she has to she has a fridge and she has to cook her own food. My apartment actually feeds us, so that's really helpful. But still, like lunch we have to buy every single day, and that stuff is expensive.
Plus our schedules change every day, so like having a consistent workout is challenging.
And there's places like World's Best Cookie Dough. Like, hello.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
I love cookie dough, and we went and she got like one cookie, and I got like a cookie plus the actual cookie dough, and like a glass of whole milk. Asked me, yeah, I need to stop. So no, we haven't really lost any weight, but I feel like we haven't like gained any though. Like
I don't know, I haven't stepped on it.
But they say like at any college you go to, like, oh, you're gonna be walking so much, you're gonna lose weight, and then people still gain the freshman 15 because there's so much food and you try new things. So no, stay tuned though. Maybe by the end of this we will. Okay, and then thoughts on the subway. Do we like it or not? Do we miss driving? Do you like the subway?
Okay, like when we mentioned Midwest, like missing. I thought about the other day, I literally haven't driven since since when we moved here, August. Like that's so weird to me. I miss driving, but here I would never tackle driving. No. Subway all the way here.
You'd have so many dents in your car. Like people have that bumper thing that's actually really smart.
Yeah. Wait, explain that. Yeah.
It's like a thing that you put. I don't know how it works, but you put it on the back of your bumper, so if someone taps it, it's not going to cause any damage.
Yeah. Because it's
just really smart.
So.
But to me, like when I'm in Ohio, I drive and listen to music, so it's very therapeutic. So I do kind of miss that, and I like to jam out in my room. So using my Yui boom on like me dancing in my room, like people can hear. So you just have to kind of learn to not care. And if they don't like it, come knock on my door. I don't know. So I do that. But subway. So for me, when I'm on the subway, I like it because I like people watching. But then again, like I've learned that you can't make eye contact with people because people are weird. Some of them don't break the eye contact. Some people are really strange in this city, and I don't understand it. But so I try to like look everywhere but people, but I also kind of want to look at people. So it's a very awkward thing. And then also you're standing sometimes on the way back from work. Damn straight, get up.
Her head's off.
Okay, just get up. So like she's turning around, and I'm literally breathing down someone's neck, trying to like hold on to the ceiling because I don't have the pole anymore. So I'm like holding on to the ceiling, like, all right. And you got to use like your balance.
And you think that you're gonna get confident with not needing to hold on. And so you're standing there, right? And you got your feet spread apart.
And the conductor's like, and then you literally go flying, like, oh, the subway.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's some people on.
It's the way to go in the city for sure.
It's definitely the most convenient thing. And you could meet some cool people, you never know who's on it.
Yeah.
But then there are some weirdos, and if someone like smells, that's the worst. Because you're sitting there like, breathe out.
Or if you get in a car that doesn't have air conditioning.
So I don't know. The subway's cool, but it's definitely an experience. It is an adventure, and that's why it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the last question we have is moving here as 20-year-olds. So like we're kind of young, and we're in a new city, and like obviously we talked about catcalling. Like, how do you feel about coming to a new city and walking down the street and getting gawked at or catcalled?
So like I feel like
she likes it.
She's like, no, I feel I feel like I'm confident, but in those like confident with walking by myself. Like I don't feel like I always have to use the buddy system here, which probably freaks maybe my parents out if they watch this. But like I would never. I know I would never like go without a friend at night. But like during the day, like. My first week, actually this is a funny story, my first like weekend here alone, it was the first time I'd walked, my parents had just left, I was walking by myself and I purposely didn't put makeup on that day. I was like, maybe if I'm like ugly, no one will say anything. So I like walked and then I told John about it, my friend John, and he's like, okay, you are trying way too hard in this situation. But you get more, you get more comfortable when you get here, so. And for every weird or scary person, there's 25 good people around.
Yeah. And I would hope that if you were in a troubled situation, somebody would help out. Like during the day, there are like tons of people. So I never ever feel uncomfortable during the day, even if I do get gawked at, because some people will walk by and you'll literally walk by and they'll say, damn. Or make weird comments and I'm like, thank you. But now I put headphones in so that I really can't.
Yeah.
If they, you know.
Don't make eye contact.
Yeah. So there's ways to avoid it, and like it's a compliment kind of, like it's flattering, but it's also like, why do you have to say it? Just like, leave everyone alone. I don't know, I don't go around saying
Although I got taught how to choke someone out the other day, so guess if we had to put our skills to use.
We're tough, we can, nice. Okay, so then this is actually the last question. I thought that was, do we like New York City in general? Like, what are our favorite parts about it and what are our least favorite parts? We'll start with your favorite part.
Okay, I love New York City. It's part of the reason I chose to come here this semester, because I wanted to figure that out now.
True.
I think my favorite part is like there's not the option to be bored. Like if you're bored, you can get up and do something. And there's so many free, I think people think that since it's such a touristy city, that you're gonna be paying for everything, which like, yes, granted, there's a lot of things you have to pay for. But there are so many free things you can do, so.
Just going outside and like going to see buildings that are super cool.
Yeah.
Or riding the subway and
different museums. Like riding the ferry around Staten Island, we did that the other day. It was
going to the High Line, beautiful. Or going to the water.
Yeah, I think that I just like that you can't be bored. So.
That's, I think my favorite part is, basically the same thing. Like no matter what, even if you really have no plans or no one to hang out with, if you just go outside and walk, like you feel like you're being productive because you're doing something. If anything, you're people watching. So just never feeling extremely bored. Just go outside and walk somewhere.
And you're always like walking by a place where you're like, oh, I want to try that. So even if you're not trying it, you can like make this list. I have like 15 lists.
Okay, and then least favorite, last thing, least favorite thing about New York?
It's far from home. Oh, I miss my parents and my brother and my sister and my friends.
Well, she's sweet.
What's your least favorite?
I would say my least favorite thing is literally, so like I'll be walking sometimes with a kind of a smile on my face. I try to like be perky a little bit when I walk down the street.
Put a pep in your step.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden this raunchy, oh my god. Sometimes these raunchy ass smells will just come out of nowhere, like the sewer from the ground, and I'm like this, I'm like, that's such an ugly face, but I'm like, all of a sudden, people will watch me do the face too, because I don't hide it back, I'm like, oh!
It's so true.
There are some random smells that come out of nowhere, and that's probably my least favorite thing, because it catches you off guard, and you're like, oh my god, that is disgusting. So that's just part of living in a city though, but that's honestly, like, it's probably my least favorite thing.
Yeah, no, John and I were walking, actually a group of friends, and we were walking. We're like, oh my gosh, this city's so cute. And then we turned the corner and it was lined with trash bags. But no,
literally, you're never bored in New York City. There's always something.
Yeah.
It's such an awesome city. Like, I love being here. I love this internship. And now we're friends, so I have a new amiga.
Yeah. And we don't live too far from each other when we're in our hometown, so.
Exactly. Midwest. We'll always be friends. Oh, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and make sure to like and subscribe to Taylor Talks to see more content. Adios.
Bye.